What is up, everybody? Mike Norbs at you once again tonight, and well, we got a few things going on. First and foremost, Sean's over here giving the headlights the good old 1-2.
Come on.
Hey, there you go, Mr. Shawnsy. Let's move the light over so the camera can actually see. There we go. He's just sanding it right now, so we're going to sand it with the sandpaper. Then we're going to hit it with some water. This one's not done yet. This is the second one to be done. So we're going to sand it with some sandpaper. Then what's going to happen is we're going to hit it with some water, wipe it off a little bit. We're going to hit it with the wet sander. Then we're going to wipe that off, hit it with some polish, and then should be good, honestly. I have polish and all the material too, so we're getting that done. So that's what Sean's over here doing. I got you more water right here too, Sean.
Okay, cool.
And this is what I'm doing over here. As you can see, this is the bumper to the Audi. Hello, gorgeous. But over here, I don't know how well you can really see, but we'll do it anyways. This is, you can see, this is bondoed right here. So this is really fucking strong, this metal and everything. So I'm having a real tough time. I'm trying to bend this in and tuck it in a little bit, but the whole piece where all the bondo is wanting to bend, not just this little section that I want, so I can make the whole fender line even. So I'm just having to bend it in slowly and then slowly bend it out, the little pieces, and that's what I'm doing right now. But other than that, I just drilled this little hole right here and this little hole right here, and I'm going to use those as extra bumper mounts so that it just holds a lot more sturdy onto the front of it. So that's what we got going on now. Sorry for not being around a lot for the last couple weeks, guys. I've been caught up a lot with my job. I've been doing a lot of electrician stuff lately, and it's just kind of hard to find motivation to do everything around the garage when you've already used your body so much all day and you've already been lifting stuff, putting stuff up. I've been standing on a ladder 3 stories up, screwing stuff in, using impact drills and stuff. So, I mean, I enjoy the job. It's fun. I like doing this kind of work. That's why I work on cars and everything, you know? But it's taxing on the body. So I got to pick the days in which I can come out here and work and do stuff, but I need to get better at that because I want to start uploading a lot more consistently. Huh, Sean? We're trying to get shit going a lot more consistently and get this channel revamped. Sean's here to help, so he's going to be here probably filming a lot in the next couple weeks and possibly just future on past that. So, alright guys, we'll let you know if there's any update. So, alright, got some movement made on this. So, what ended up happening is this headlight's always been kind of off. So what I didn't know, there's a tiny clip based on the inside right here, and there's a little nub on this headlight that comes out. See, this is actually a brand new headlight. That's the cool thing, is that it's for the same year model, all that good stuff. Or I think it's a 2000, not a 99, but it's the same generation. So it's a B5 Audi A4. So it's a little stub that comes out of there. It actually clips into there. It's actually a clip on it. So it clips in, and what happened is I already had it torqued down to a different way. So I had to loosen these 2 bolts. Then I could clip it in, resettle the headlight, and then tighten these both down, and that's me actually yanking on it. So, yes! I am so pumped. That has been such a bitch. Fuck you, headlight. Anyways, that's done. I'm going to be moving on to the bumper next, but Sean's made some progress over here as well. So, he has both of the headlights first sanded down. So what he's doing now, I think the first grit of sandpaper we used was like 80 or something like that, or maybe like 20, 30, and then this second one is like 180, 200. So it's a lot finer grit, so it's going to be a lot more of a smooth surface before we water sand it. And then once we wet sand it, that's going to smooth out the surface almost completely, so that when we bring the polish on there, the polish will allow the drill and the polisher, the brush, to pull all those air bubbles out of the plastic through heat and chemical reactions and all that good stuff. But yeah, Sean's making pretty good progress, and that's what we got going on so far, guys.
Yep, almost done. Get it going.
Step 2, baby.
Step 2.
Now we put the pacifier on. And my baby's ready to get fucked up on some NOS. the directions say you wanted to use this whole bottle with 16 gallons of gas. I have about 8 to 9 in my car right now, so I'm just going to use half the bottle. You always want to make sure that you keep your proportions straight, guys. That's the biggest thing. Drink up, baby. Yeah, that feels about half. See, if I didn't spend 3 years of my life wasted on chemistry, I wouldn't know how to guesstimate how much liquid is in a bottle just by shaking it like that. So, hey, real life experience, guys, right? Yeah. But anyways, the whole point of this should raise the gas by 3 whole octane points in my car. And they don't sell super premium around here, so we don't have 93 available. Sadly, I would love it. Trust me, I would love it. So instead, we're stuck with our good old 91. So I should end up having 94 in there right now. And turbo likes higher octane. So hopefully this will go a lot faster tomorrow when I'm out taking it around. I don't think I'll take it out really tonight because, you know, it's pretty late. And driving super fast on the streets and shit like that isn't too much fun when there's a lot of traffic around here. So kind of live in a really urban area. So not really the best idea. But Sean's made some good progress over here.
Yep.
So he just used the wet sanding thing. And what this is, it actually says on the back, this is 3,000 grit. So, as you can tell, we went from 20 or 30 or 80, one of those, to 180 to 3,000. So, we're getting finer and finer and finer to take off the smaller and smaller particles so that when it comes time to polish, we'll be ready, baby. And I'm having to wipe it off in between all the phases too, so it's just a nice and clean area. Nah, whatever, who cares? Who cares, honestly? That tends to happen with older headlights. Like this one, you can kind of see it's a little cracked right here. So as soon as that crack goes through, it's going to happen to that one too. So new headlights are cheap from a junkyard too, honestly, if you ever wanted to do that. Or if the time came and you had to do that. So, yeah.
But it's better than it was. Way better than it was.
Alright, Sean, you got to speak up a little bit for the camera, but how do you feel about your end product?
Pretty good. I mean, other than the condensation on the inside of those ones, I mean, it looks pretty solid. They were yellow as fuck before. So.
Oh yeah, what he's talking about, I don't know if you guys can really see, but that's water droplets on the inside of the headlight because there's a crack somewhere in the lens. So it's either on the edge or just somewhere, probably on the plastic on the bottom or somewhere like that. And it's allowing the water to evaporate and come inside the headlight and then condensate. So it's forming those droplets on the inside edge. So there's nothing we can do about that unless we actually found the crack and sealed that up and then waited for Mother Nature to just evaporate all that water out. But this right one came out really good. So you can see that crack already sitting right there, but it's just a surface crack, so it doesn't go fully through. So it's not allowing any water to really get in. But you can already see they were very, very foggy. I wish I did it before and after shot.
Know,
but
I was thinking.
It's all right. We got done what we wanted to get done for it. So they look good, sir. You proud?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Alrighty.
That's what Mike's Mod Shop is here for. And what I'm working on over here, I'm getting this bumper right here. I'm going to remount it up on this bitch. So what I just did, I took my crow's feet right here, and there's a bolt way right there, actually, the one on the right, that really rusty red looking one. And it's two aftermarket headers, so it comes loose pretty frequently, actually. And I just like to torque it down, because the more I just torque it down, like, repeatedly, the less it actually becomes, like, an issue and, like, actually rattles up fully and stuff like that. So I just make sure I keep up on that. And other than that, power steering leak, cracked oil pan, so I drip a tiny bit of oil. But surprisingly, the oil is the thing that I'm always good on. Oil's never under full, ever. So, and I've gone, like, 5 or 6 months since changing it. You may talk shit on me. I'm running Royal Purple full synthetic oil in it. So, and I don't drive this every day. So, talk shit if you want, but that's what's happening. And yeah, honestly, glad to be back, guys. Glad to start working on everything. Getting the garage a lot more settled into how I actually want it. So, as you can see, I just got this new shelf right here. Awesome. I can store actually all my crap in here, including all my extra wiring shit for my job down there, all my cleaning supplies. My toolbox, I built a second toolbox, or bought and built a second toolbox, and I literally just built that today, so I don't have anything in there yet. So I need to fill that baby up with a bunch of stuff. And then what I'm doing right here is, let me push this out of the way. I have a pretty wide open area right here, and if you can't really tell from the video, this is about 5 feet a 5-foot diameter from this pole to this pole. So what I'm going to do is, at my job, we work with really thick wire sometimes, and my boss has extra wire reels for 400 gauge wire. You guys don't know what that is? It's wire literally about like that fucking thick. Like, it's huge. And so the reel literally stands up this tall, and it's about that wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right there, and then I went and got these wheels. And they're little fully solid wheels so that they have no air or anything in them, so they can take a lot of pressure. And I'm going to mount these 4 on the bottom of it, and I'm going to have a rolling workbench finally. So yeah, that's the plan for that. I still need to get a new crank bearing. Because, I mean, it pedals and it goes good and everything, but I don't want to ride it a lot without that crank bearing in there, because I feel like I'm going to start fucking stuff up. And that's like the last thing I really want to do with this bike. So yeah. Alright guys, we had a pretty successful night actually. So I had my bumper completely remounted. I took off a part of the torn off bit of my inner fender on the passenger side, reclamped it down, drilled a new hole, put new zip ties through on that. I was able to remount my headlight on the passenger side as well, so that's the biggest pain in the ass I've been dealing with forever, so I'm super excited about that. I put some NOS in my car. I mean, not actual NOS, but, you know, octane booster. So that's going to be some fun tomorrow. And then Mr. Sean over here got his headlights all taken care of. So
I can see at night now. We'll be good. I can see.
And that's how we're going to end it, guys. Have a good night.